You ever have one of those days that just slaps you in the face and dares you to stand up? Yeah, that was me, smack in the middle of New Year, 20 years old, black, grease up to my elbows, working the morning shift at a garage where nobody knew my last name, unless it was to bark an order or toss out another half-baked joke about hardworking folks from my side of town. Let me paint you a picture just so you get it. Buzz of traffic outside on 54th and Lexington, horns blasting, jackhammers chewing up the sidewalk, fluorescent lights humming overhead, coffee burned into the air, everyone else slow rolling through their routines, laughing at their own jokes while I'm on my back under a 22 Explorer, sweating through my jumpsuit, working like it's my name on the sign outside. Because, honestly, for me, it's always felt like survival, not just a paycheck every hour I'm there. I'm grinding for my mom working nights at the hospital, for bills that don't ever pause, for dreams nobody believes I'm allowed to have. But let me back up a sec. See, this garage, it ran on unwritten rules. Old guys on top, rookies at the bottom, and someone like Meow, black, ambitious was just the guy you sent for a wrench or the butt of every tired joke. Chop chop, rookie, someone yells, tossing a rag my way, and the others laugh, making it clear I'll never really belong here. Not unless I keep my head down and my mouth shut. That's how it's always been. So that's what I did until the day everything blew up. It was almost 10:30 when he came in, his massive dude, boots thumping the floor, jacket rough at the elbows, tattoos climbing his neck like warning signs. Whole place goes still for half a beat. He's breathing heavy, not mad, just desperate, eyes darting, Hell's Angel patch screaming trouble to anyone who cares to look. And let me tell you, they looked. One customer even muttered to his wife, "What's he doing here?" Like the guy's contagious or something. He's at the counter, voice cracked, says his kid's in the ER uptown, needs his bike fixed so he can get to her before, well, you can imagine. Kim at the desk, long nails tapping her phone, doesn't even look up. "Take a seat, someone will get to you." But he can't wait, says so, gets snapped at. The line behind him is already restless. "Should have called an Uber," someone grumbles. A woman stands, heads for the door, eyeing him like he's a walking threat. That's the moment you see it in his face, the realization that nobody here wants to help, that he's just one more problem to get out the door. He looks like he's about to bail, fingers shaking on his phone, and maybe he would if I hadn't called out. "Hey, wait up," I say, loud enough to cut through the noise. He's been skeptical, a little wary, but I'm not judging, just offering him a bottle of water, my rag still in my other hand. "What kind of bike?" "Yamaha Cruiser, ignition shot. Mind if I take a look?" He blinks, nods. Dude looks rough, eyes red, mutters about his kid's internal bleeding, hospitals across town. I just get to work 10 minutes, maybe less. As I'm digging into the bike, the shop gets quiet, that thick kind of quiet where you know folks are watching, not out of curiosity, but suspicion. Like helping a biker is the same as inviting trouble. Someone snickers, makes a crack about me playing the hero. I ignore it, hands moving steady, heart beating faster from the weight of those stairs. And then, of course, here comes Karen, the shop manager, hard-edged, head shaved close, mouth twisted like she's been sucking lemons since '98. "What's this?" she barks. "Just helping out," I reply, calm but not apologetic. "I didn't ask for an essay, Malik. Who told you to touch that bike?" She's loud now, pulling all eyes in. "He's not a customer. You need a ticket to work on anything." The biker tries to speak. "I'll pay, I swear," but Karen doesn't care. We don't do favors for people who walk in off the street looking like a threat. That word just hangs there, heavy and ugly. I step forward. He's not threatening anybody. He's a dad trying to get to his daughter. She shuts me down, finger pointed, "Back to your bay." Now, the biker is halfway out the door, apologizing under his breath, and I'm left staring at Karen, at everyone else pretending to work, pretending this is normal. "You're really going to let him walk?" I say, voice tight. "After everything I've done here, this is what gets me fired." She doesn't even blink. "Pack your tools. You're done." That's it. No speech, no dramatic showdown, just me, fired for helping someone who needed it. The biker turns, offers a handshake, says, "Sorry, kid." I grip his hand calloused, steady and tell him not to apologize. "They don't see you or me." He nods, leaves, and I'm standing there in the center of the shop, more alone than ever. Place goes back to normal. Laughter returns. Wrenches clink. But for me, the world has shifted. Nothing will ever be normal here again. In the locker room, I pack my things slow, every tool a reminder of hours I'll never get back. Jonas, a new tech, slips in. That was something back there, he mumbles. Most guys wouldn't even look at him. I shrug, tired. That's the problem. My boots echo down the hallway, heavy with the weight of every joke I ever swallowed. Every time I bit my tongue, hoping for respect that was never coming. I step outside, thinking the day's over, but there he is, the biker, waiting by the curb. Thought you'd be at the hospital, I say. He nods, says his daughter's stable. Thanks to me. Why come back? I ask. He looks me straight on, eyes clear. Because nobody should have to pay that price for doing the right thing. We shake hands again. Name's Ray, he says. If you ever need anything, find me. And just like that, he's gone, vanished into the city, leaving me with more hope than I've felt in years. The next morning, I show up at the shop, not for my job, just to grab the last of my stuff, maybe to see it all one more time. No one cares. Kim's chomping gum, the other techs are back to their grind, pretending I never existed. In the locker room, Karen tries one last dig. You could have had a future here if you just learned to follow protocol. Respect isn't handed out, kid. I stare at her, voice low but steady. I followed every rule. I worked harder than anyone. Still, I was disposable. There's nothing more to say, so I walk out, shoulders squared, ready to face the world that keeps trying to shove me down. Hours later, I'm home, bracing for a night of job boards and takeout, when I find a note on my door. Come back to the shop. Right now. CEO. Heart pounding, I go, not sure what to expect. When I walk in, the air is tense. The mechanics, Mr. Ellison, the CEO, calls me into the conference room. Ray's there too, arms crossed, nodding in quiet solidarity. Ellison sits me down, says he heard what happened, that most of his staff treated Ray like a criminal, but I didn't. Ray's my brother, he says, and I almost laugh out loud at the twist. You got him to his daughter. You did the right thing. He tells me Karen's out, fired for her part in all this. Discrimination has no place here, he says, handing me a promotion, lead tech, my own team, pay bump, real respect. Ray claps me on the shoulder. You saw me when nobody else would. That matters. As I walk out into the city, the sky turning gold over Manhattan, I finally feel seen, not for what I am, but for what I chose to do. And yeah, maybe I paid a price, but I'd pay it again in a heartbeat. Because in a world that so often rewards the wrong things, maybe one act of decency is worth more than all the hours you ever put in. What about you? Where's the line between following the rules and standing up for what's right? Have you ever risked it all just to do the decent thing? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear your stories, your struggles, your wins. Let's talk about what real respect looks like and how we get there together.